we feel this tension. We're in Romans 11, verse 1, and Paul had to ask the only logical question: has God not rejected then his chosen people, Israel? And the logical answer is yes. He has rejected them. So everybody who thinks that God has rejected the Jews and now has a new nation is absolutely logical, is absolutely right. But what does Paul says here? He says in Greek it would be me genito, or in Hebrew chas v'chalila or chas v'shalom, never ever, no way. And then he comes and says, for I myself am also an Israelite from Abraham's seed of the tribe of Benjamin. Never has the one true and only God rejected his chosen people, whom he foreknew. And I want to put an emphasis now on this one word in Greek where he says, whom he foreknew, proegno. If I say that in Greek, proegno, you hear a English word, that's the prognosis that comes from that word. It's a forecast of the one true and only living God, of the creator of heaven and earth. What it says there actually, God knew exactly in advance what he was doing. Nothing is out of control. And if I say that God has not rejected his chosen people, he wasn't astonished that they rejected him. He knew what he was doing. And I would like to take you in one text here of the prophet Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 31, where he talks about the new covenant. And in that context, Jeremiah says, thus says the Lord who gives the sun as light during the day. It's the one Lord who created everything. He fixed the order of the moon and the stars as light of the night. He moves the sea, that its waves roar. Lord of hosts is his name. And now he says, if these preordained, these fixed orders falter, break down in front of me, prophetic saying of the Lord, the seed of Israel will also cease to be a people before me all days. Thus says the Lord, if the skies move above will be measured, if the foundations of the earth, of the world, will be explored, only then will I also reject the whole seed of Israel because of what they have done. Prophetic saying of the Lord. Now listen exactly. The Lord here says the people of Israel did something that would make it absolute logic to reject them. But I will not do it. And you can touch it, you can see it, as long as these fixed orders of the sun, of the moon, of the stars, of the sea, as long as they stand, I have not rejected the people of Israel. And it is something we have to know if we go here after the thoughts of Paul, that he is absolutely convinced, he's absolutely based, he's absolutely, held in this knowledge, in this, it's much more, it's a Hebrew kind of knowledge, it is something that is, it's nearly untranslatable. We cannot bring it. For us, it's all an intellectual effort. For him, it is something that he's grounded in it, that God knows what he's doing. God knows, even if it is absolutely illogical for us, if it's not graspable for us, if we cannot understand it, God knows. And I'd like to invite you now into a very exciting journey, into thoughts we cannot logically grasp, but God knows what He's doing.